Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for checking me out. I hope you're all doing great. Today is 11th of August, and I decided to come your way with another vlog. Thank you for clicking. If this is your first time watching my videos, please make sure you subscribe so we can hit 10,000 pretty soon. So, did you see what was going on behind me? That is a construction going on there. There's a street construction. So right now I'm in my village. I know most of you know that I'm a teacher, and so this is my village. This is where I work. That is my school, and that is the library. All right, so the first video that you saw on my video right now, my students who are writing their mock exam. So this is like a trial version of some of the questions that might come in their final exam. So education wise, here in Ghana, when you get to grade 9, you will need to write a general exams, right, which we call the BEC. So when you're able to pass, then you can move on to the senior high school, continue your education, and then do what you got to do. So my kids are busily in the classroom, having a mock, doing some questions to beef them up for the final exams. The next video that you saw was the library. So we are still on the library, but mind you, I didn't know that when building, much money goes into the foundation. Yes, where we've got into now is the foundation. We are done with the foundation. We are now filling the foundation, right? So putting stones or sand in there to level it, and then we move on. So right now what we are doing is we're trying to get more funds from you to finish the library. So whatever money that is going to come right now, whatever fund that is going to come right now, whatever donation that is going to come right now, we're going to get cement bags, we're going to get sand, and then start molding more blocks to start building. So basically that is where we've got into with our school library, and I want to appreciate everybody. I know you have donated, a lot of people that I don't even know. I want to say God bless you, and for the donation, for everything, for your prayers. Very soon we will have to mount the building, and you would be the first person to say it on my channel that hey, Ekow really built the library, and we all participated in this. So thank you very much for checking me out. Okay, so now this is why I will advise you to buy a land in the rural community. This is why I will urge you to buy a land in the rural community. Why? Because things here are pretty much different, are pretty much cheap. Now let's talk about this. Now everybody is trying to move to the cities, to the towns, to start a life, build a life, start a business and all that. That is really beautiful, yeah? I wouldn't say you shouldn't do that. But let me tell you what, the cities and the towns and the urban places are getting choked. Yes, I'm telling you, they are getting choked. There are too many development going on there. A lot of businesses, a lot of schools, a lot of hospitals, a lot of activities going on there. So the rural communities is the best place, is the alternative for moving to the capital cities. Now, this is the reason why I'm telling you this. Land in the rural communities is pretty cheap. Do you believe that you can get a land in the rural community as cheap as 1,500 cities in our currency? Maybe you would have to check on Google and see how much it is in your currency. But I'm telling you that when you move here, with even 2,000 Ghana cedi, you will get 80 by 100, if you are lucky, even 100 by 100. Why? Because things are pretty much cool here. Things are not really expensive. There are not so much people and activities going on. So let me tell you what, most of the companies in Ghana are even building their residential places in the rural communities. Why? Because things here are cheap. I know there are certain companies who are building their quarters or residential places or houses for their workers in the rural communities, but they have the business in the cities. So every morning, bus will come and pick them up, take them to work, do whatever they want to do, and then come back to the rural community. That is so beautiful, right? That is what I think you should also do in connection to buying a land in Ghana. Developments are coming this way. You saw behind me there was a bulldozer trying to clear the street, and now pretty soon my village Afringwa is gonna have an asphalt street. Yes, they're gonna have like grade A street. Yes, grade A street. Very soon my village Afringwa is gonna have grade A street. Maybe then I can buy a car and then put it on this street. That even takes me back to this information that I got a few days ago, that from 1st of November 2020, the rules in buying a car in Ghana is going to change, because there's going to be a regulation that is going to stop car dealers from bringing or importing used car and overaged car and salvage cars from outside Ghana. Before that, people used to buy cars. When you take government workers like me and other government workers who are like teachers, nurses, and other things, we don't have that much to buy a tier rubber. When I say tier rubber, it means a fresh car, not even used, with the rubbers and everything on the seat and all that. We don't have money to buy that. That is so much expensive. So what we do is that some of us will go to the banks, get a loan, and buy just a little car, a small car that we can use around. I live in Cape Coast, right? And I would love to always drive and come to work, but I don't have that much. I don't have that money to buy a new car. So that is the new regulation that the car dealers are going to face from 1st of November. So if you're thinking of coming to Ghana with your car, and if it's a used one, my brother, my sister, you have to send it now before 1st of November. Now, aside that, a lot of development are coming to the rural communities. Yes, in my community like this, Afrinwa, I have seen the construction of a company that is into water bag. This company is building one in my community, and mind you that it's going to bring development to the community. It's the same way a lot of communities are getting developmental projects from factories, businesses, and all that. So pretty soon, after 10 years, you are looking at this community where I live in, this rural community, which we call a village. It's going to be like a semi-urban place, because there are companies building here, there are people coming here, schools are being built, hospitals are being built, factories are being built, and that is the order of the day right now. So if you are watching this video, I am urging you that don't only think of buying a land in the urban communities thinking that you're going to be successful. Yes, you will be successful, but look at the other alternative of buying a land pretty much cheap here in most of the rural communities. Because pretty soon a lot of people will be moving from the towns because it's choked, because things are very expensive over there, living is very expensive over there. But when you come to the rural communities, which in 10 years time is going to be like a semi-urban community, then I think you should consider buying a land here in the rural community. Thank you very much for checking me out. This is like the basics of you buying a land in the rural communities. Very soon things are going to turn, and you need to take advantage over that. Thank you very much for supporting my school, for supporting the library. Make sure you subscribe and send this video to everybody who is on your friends list. Yes, one thing that I forgot to add is that labor in the rural communities is kind of pretty cheap. Yes, because these people will really love to work with you. So they're not really looking at money. So when you come here and you need labor for farming, for building project, I tell you, it's kind of pretty cheap, and they come in their numbers. That is it. When one sees the other person working, the other one want to come and join, and so it's pretty much okay to start your life or to start a project here in the rural community, and then maybe extend it to the city. When you buy a land in the rural communities, because they love you to stay and help maybe develop the community, they might even dash you a free land. It's not forever. They will just give it to you. Say, hey, if you have your building, if you have your house here, well, I think you should need a farm. So that is what they will come and be like, okay, hello, this is your house, right? This part of the land is kind of free. Nobody's using it. You can use it for farming and all that. So that is another advantage of staying or starting life in the rural community.